What's up, sports fans? My name is JT Magnum. Welcome to Magnum Sports Rundown. We're going to talk about the Eagles-Bills trade that went down. The Eagles sent LeSean McCoy to the Buffalo Bills for Kiko Alonso, the inside linebacker from the Bills, to go into the Eagles. And we're going to talk about the Eagles first. I think this was a great trade for Chip Kelly. I know that Eagles fans are probably mad. It's LeSean McCoy. He's a stud Pro Bowler. He's one of the best running backs in the NFL. Probably, if not, probably one of the top 5 definitely running backs in the NFL, maybe top 4, top 3. But given the fact that he was $11 million, you know, the salary was a lot. The Eagles need defense, and Chip Kelly's offense is one of those that you can plug in some running backs, and a lot of running backs can do well in that offense. Now, I know, granted, he is a stud, he's a superstar, but $11 million is a lot of money when you're working with cap money and you're trying to build back your defense. You're trying to make a championship run, and especially this year with the draft. The draft is deep in running backs, period. Like, there's a lot of running backs that are going to come out this year. Probably in the first, second, and third rounds, there's going to be a lot of backs off the board. And I think the Eagles are going to obviously draft one this year. They still have Darren Sproles, who's a capable back, and they're going to probably get one in free agency as well. So we'll see what happens with the Eagles, but I think it's a great move to get money, free up money, get some defenders on that team, get some nice interior defensive linemen along with some linebackers on there, and they need a secondary bad. They got to stop the pass, especially with Dallas, Washington, and teams like that. They can sling the ball, especially the Giants with Beckham and Victor Cruz coming back, and Ruben Randall. They're going to be some tough passing teams to defend in the NFC East, and the Eagles need to shore up that defense to get themselves ready for a playoff run and maybe possibly a Super Bowl run. Now for the Bills, one other thing quickly, I think the Eagles messed up on one aspect of that trade, and that is you should have got draft picks for LeSean McCoy. I know they got Kiko Alonso, and that's a good inside linebacker to plug into that defense, but was he worth it straight up for McCoy, or is it just because someone took his salary, so they just said, okay, we'll just do it? But I think Buffalo Bills won that trade in that aspect, that they didn't have to give up draft picks for him, and they were able to trade straight up for a stud running back that they needed, get rid of an inside linebacker that they don't necessarily need him. They had some good. They had a good defense last year. They were good without him. Even they would have probably been better with him, but they were really good without him. And they got rid of him and got themselves a nice running back for the future. And Greg Roman is one of the best running back coaches in the NFL. So I think the Bills got off on that trade because of the aspect that they didn't have to give draft picks. So let's talk about them real quick. I just said it right now. Greg Roman. Greg Roman comes to the Bills as the offensive coordinator. He's going to be handling priority number 1, the running game. He's not really handling too much of the passing game. He's just doing most of the run schemes, and the Bills needed that. They needed to be able to ball control, because they don't really have that that great of a quarterback, and they just traded for Matt Castle, who I don't know why they did that, but anyways, they need ball control, and they're going to be able to do that now with LeSean McCoy. They have Boobie Dixon, who's a former 49er, who's very familiar with Greg Roman's run schemes, and they also have Fred Jackson. So I think the Bills right now are going to be definitely in play to try to get that AFC East title from the Patriots. As long as they get themselves some kind of good quarterback play, they should be fine. But this is a great trade. They only have to pay, I think it's $27 million over 3 years for LeSean McCoy, who's a stud. And like I said, I think both teams made out in the trade. So let me know in the comment section what you think. Who you think made out best in the trade? Do you think that the Eagles made a mistake by trading McCoy, or do you think that the Eagles should have tried to get more from the Bills than just Kiko Alonso and try to build up their team from that? So let me know in the comment section what you thought, and take care. JT Magnum signing out. Magnum Sports Rundown. Peace.